Going to take a look again at some more bunkers and badasses stuff. Today I want to look at something that's pretty central to the whole thing, which is the badass move. See, now, the badass move is pretty unique in this system. It basically is there to make you do something pretty cool. Now, I tend to not really enjoy kind of like the turn-based, like let's go in and I will go and try to hit this AC, like let's spend 3 hours on a single combat. That's not fun for me. So I was really intrigued by this whole badass thing. What I really liked about it was that it made you have to think. Now, I'm not necessarily great at that on the spot, trying to come up with something cool for my character to do, but the fact it encourages you to do so makes this system kind of stand out for me. Now, in order to make this badass move, you do need a badass die. Now, the badass die is pretty normal in terms of D20, except 3 1s, 3 20s, and this decides, are you going to, critical it or critically fail, and everything else against the DC. Now, what's a DC for something like this? Well, the bunker master kind of has to decide that because they don't know what kind of crazy stuff you're going to do. Are you going to decide you're going to like jump off of a friend and hang upside down from the ceiling? Sure, go ahead. Roll that die. Maybe it's going to work, but you don't know what the DC for that is. And your bunker master kind of has to figure that out. Now, one really cool thing about this is you can also assist. So, one of your friends in your party, they can get in on the goods too. And everybody gets to benefit from this. Now, what does it mean to benefit? So along with getting your badass die, which gives you some cool benefits, you also get badass tokens, which you can use on your badass moves. Even if you are not successful, you're going to get some tokens. But that introduces mayhem. Now, that'll be for another piece, but all to say, what you want to do is get more badass tokens. Now, outside of the actual fun, why would you ever do something like this? Well, really what this comes down to is that your stats add to all your attacks, all your damage, all that stuff. When you do a badass move, you use the big numbers. So let's say you have like a mod of 3, that's probably coming from something like a 7 or a 6, which is being halved. So now you've got a 7 or a 6 on all your attacks, your damage, whatever it is. So you want a badass all the time. And completely separate from actually leveling your character, you could also increase this badass rank. So basically, try to do more of this. You get to add more to your initiative and be able to have more bonuses on your badass rolls.